All right, so we've seen a picture of a binary tree now. And if you kept going in that video, you would have seen how to do it in C++. But I want to show you how to do it in Python, which actually is a little bit easier than C++. We don't have to worry about pointers and things like that. So we're going to use objects. That's the most natural way to do this. So let me make a class first for the node. A node is really a first class object in the tree data structure. So I'll make a class called tree node. And what I will say is, okay, let me make my constructor. And I guess I will, in the constructor, pass along a value for the node. And I'll simply say self.value equals value. Okay. But also have to have two more pieces of information. One of them is effectively a pointer. It's Python's version of a pointer, but it's an object reference to the left child and an object reference to the right child. Now by default, these are nothing. I'm going to make these public variables just for convenience. If we were in, 174, we would be doing this in C++. This may be a private class of another class, but right now we'll just keep it simple. And these will be public so that we can read them easily from another class. So anyway, these are object references. They start off being nothing, but we can connect them together to make a tree. So let's now create a tree class. So I'll call it binary tree. And actually, this class is even simpler. All it has is a root, because we need to know where we're starting. So that's actually quite simple. So let me build up a tree. So what I'll do is I'll say, let me try to match this one up here. So let me make the different nodes. So I'll say 10 equals tree node 10. 7 equals tree node 7. 15 equals tree node 15. 3 equals tree node 3. 12 equals tree node 12. And 20 equals tree node 20. Now you'll see in a moment why I actually arranged them this way. This is not a random configuration here. This is a way that we can keep things in order, where the left child is always less than or equal to its parent, and the right child is always greater than or equal to its parent. Okay. So anyway, but let's build up the tree structure. So what I'll say is tree equals binary tree. So this is going to make a new binary tree object. And then we'll say tree.root equals, well, the reference to the root, that is going to point to the node 10. Okay. Now we can say 10.left equals 7. 10.right equals 15. So I'm filling in all these object references here. Then I can say 7.left equals 3. And actually there's no right for 7. So 7's right child remains none, which is really, again, the Python equivalent of null, but it really just means no object. No valid object reference. Okay, so we'll say 7.right is still none. Now I'll say 15.left equals 12. 15.right equals 20. Okay, and that's really all there is to it. It's really quite short code in Python. It's really all about what we're actually keeping track of in the structure that matters. And we'll start to write some methods to traverse this data structure. But the data structure itself is quite simple. Again, it's just a bunch of nodes that are connected to each other. It's really just one step beyond a linked list. A linked list just has a head and one arrow. This tree has a root and 2 arrows. So that's what it is for a binary tree. Okay. So instead of a node which has a value and one pointer, it has 2. Okay. So let's just print out a test and make sure we got this. So if I say print tree.root dot left dot left dot value. That should give me a 3, right? So I'm starting at the root. I go to the left node, and then I go to that node's left node. I should get a 3. Let's see, did it work? Yes, it did. Okay. Now let's print, I'll say, tree.root.right.left.value. Okay, tree.root.right.left.value. And that gives me a 12. Okay, seems like it's working. So just to make sure you're following the way this data structure is set up, I'm going to have you do a quick exercise. Basically exactly the same as the 174 exercise I gave before. But it'll be in Python. Okay. So just one last reminder that these are object references. So what it means is when I say tree.root equals 10, I'm not actually creating a new object and copying it. This is really copying by reference. So this is, you know, Python equivalent of copying pointer values in C++. Okay, so that's important. This does not make a deep copy, which is good for us. That's not what we want. We just want to link these things together. So it's working exactly the way the linked list did in Python, if you remember that. All right, so make your tree, and we'll talk about some more stuff.